Hello, everybody. So today I've got coffee and crystals, and I thought we'd talk about Ascension symptoms. Excuse me. Mm. Whew. Gosh, Earth is good. Honestly, appreciate the food and drinks that Earth has to offer because it's pretty incredible. So I just have my little citrine to give you some good vibes. This is a titanium aura quartz, so it's been electroplated with precious metals to give it like a rainbow effect. So they kind of put it in this vacuum and spray precious metals on it. So you could say it's not natural, but what is natural? Definitely not my hair color. And so then they put it, yeah, they spray metals, and then the metals are actually natural. So, I don't know. Who knows these days? We all have different perceptions and probably judgments on what is natural and what is not. Then I have a clear quartz crystal, and I have a citrine. So I thought I just had the citrine. We've got double abundance today. So I thought I would just share the crystal vibe from the crystal consciousness, and give you some good energy, some clarity, some energy like clearing, calling back the energy, and just releasing what energy is not ours. So return to sender. So thank you, thank you, return to sender with consciousness attached. We don't want anybody else's energy, because energy, it doesn't have to come into our reality container. It's our reality container. Visualize like a bubble around you. The Nothing can get in. It's your creation. It's your quantum field. It's your energy. But if you allow it to come in, then it comes in. So like it's also the limiting beliefs. If you believe what someone's telling you, then that's coming into your reality container. But if you don't believe it, then you're just kind of shooting it back to them. So, yeah, it's up to you what you want to bring in your reality container, because you're just bringing all of the data into your container. And if you don't want that in there, just release it. Ask your guides to help shift it. But yeah, this is what's happening. I'm finding I'm kind of like, at the moment, I'm like tuning in. Am I hormonal? Is it ascension symptoms? What is going on? And I was talking to somebody that does readings, and that crystal just started moving. That was so weird. Oh my gosh, guys. Don't think a truck went past or anything. Honestly, the clear quartz, it's so heavy. It just started fully moving, and it was on a flat surface. Ooh, crystals and coffee, all right? Maybe there's something in my coffee. Honestly, things are getting weird. You'll start to see some weird shifts happening. So where was I? Ascension. Let's just start from the beginning. Ascension symptom support. So I don't like to talk about too many ascension symptoms, because I feel, I don't want to put it out there. I don't want people to expect to get symptoms. I don't want to manifest them. I don't want to create them. So like I was saying, is the energy. So what the reading told me the other day was that I was tuning into other people's energy. So the thing is, when everybody is awakening and ascending is happening at the same time, like that's a double whammy, awakening and ascension while in the physical body. That doesn't always happen. Some people might just awaken in their lifetime, but many of us are awakening and ascending. It's like, whoa, that's a lot, but wow, we must be advanced souls to have signed up for this game. So yeah, I was tuning into other people's energy. So it wasn't just, it wasn't hormones. It wasn't just ascension symptoms or awakening symptoms. It was tuning into other people's energy. So I just need to remember to call back my energy, calm my energy, ground my energy, and just release energy that's not mine. So I've just had to ask myself, is this my energy? So, or is this mine? So, like everybody's having these awakening symptoms. So it could be headaches, migraines, vertigo, dizziness, fatigue, wanting to sleep. Um, and then you're also being an empath or an advanced soul or a highly sensitive soul. You're in your clairvoyance, clairsentience, or like your claircognizance, like all of the senses, they're not advanced senses, they're just normal for a soul, but we're switching our senses on, so we're feeling more and more. So you've just got to tune in and say, is this mine? Is this mine? If not, return to sender with consciousness attached. So thank you, ask your guides to help clear, because a lot of these ascension symptoms are just you're turning into maybe your neighbors. And the problem is, if you're like, as our or auric or the energy field, the as our quantum field, our quantum container expands, we can bring in more people's energy, but we don't have to. It's our reality. We don't have to, but we've just got to remember not to hold on to everybody's crap. So ask, is this headache mine? Tune in, say, is this headache mine? Or is this vertigo mine? Is this dizziness mine? Is this fatigue mine? It might not even be yours. So that's a really fun thing to do. Tune into your higher self, tune into your body, your energetic body, your emotional body, your mental body, because sometimes you can get so emotional. You're just at the supermarket and you're like, why am I so emotional? And then you realize it's not you, it's somebody just down the end of the aisle that's going through something. And you're like, oh, this is, being tuned into all of these energies, it's a lot. So we really need to practice strengthening our own auric field, tightening it up. It's like get that screwdriver and tighten up that loose bolt, because we're just letting things go out and letting things come in, and we don't even realize we're doing it, and we're getting tired and drained, and we don't need to. And we can't be blaming others, saying, oh, they drained my energy. No, you allowed it, like they're mean to me, so they're draining my energy. No, you're allowing them to get to you. Give yourself compassion and love, and do not worry what anybody else thinks. It's none of our business what everybody else thinks. They are us and we are them. It's a reality mirror. We are all source energy. We're all oneness. It's like if you're annoyed at somebody, you're just annoyed at yourself. It's like there's no point. It's exhausting. So, if you've really got a lot going on, then just make sure you really look after yourself. So, a third dimensional awakening is such a gift for a soul, but it can be challenging. Like we've got to remember, we feel like we are in a real reality and things do upset us or challenge us or hurt us. So, we really need to get into alignment so that we flow more with the universe, with our higher self, and then things are just more easier and breezier, and then some challenge might come up, but we're just like, oh, whatever, we'll just let it go. Or and then we start to realize that even death and really negative situations, that it's not for long. Like if somebody passes away, they're still here. Nobody goes anywhere. There's still that higher soul. So all the things that we used to fear or we used to be stressed about, we start to let it go and start to realize there's no point. And it's out of our control as well. Things are out of our control. So why are we stressing ourselves out when we have no control over it? So if you do have full emotional distress, you're miserable, then there's always lifeline people to call. So please just ask for help if you need it. Because people are feeling fatigued, exhausted, tense, headaches, migraines, aches and pains, because everybody's purging out their old energy. They're releasing the stuck energy. All the shadow side is coming up because the light is really shining. The divine light, solar flares, ascension light, new light codes coming in. So everyone's having to release the old stuff in order to move out of outdated systems. You need to release it, and in order to bring in new data, new information, new exciting realities, we need to release the old. So everybody's releasing their old crap. So thank you, Earth, thank you, Gaia, for helping us. Wow, imagine being Gaia right now. She's like, whoo, everybody's crap's coming up. And she's helping us transmute it as well, as she shifts into higher frequencies herself. So, some people have hot and cold feelings. Sometimes you do think it's hormonal things. And, everyone's releasing their old traumas or past life traumas or traumas from the ancestral lines, so that we can just stop repeating old patterns and start to create something new. Some people are having digestive issues because they're releasing old energies and blocks. So an awakening and an ascension at the same time can be confusing, can be lonely, and also exhilarating as well. Like super exciting because we've got these new gifts that are coming online. So much amazing stuff is available for us, but at the same time, not everybody understands us, and it all feels a bit weird and confusing what is going on. So the more we try, the more challenging it can get. So an awakening is a rise in consciousness. So we kind of just need to let go, be that hot air balloon, let go of the bags so that we can just rise again. Because the more we try and hold on to the sandbags, the heavier and denser the energy, and we just feel worse. So an awakening is an expanding of your awareness beyond the five senses, beyond the autopilot, and beyond the limiting beliefs. So we've come into this lower reality, not lower in a bad way, but a forgetful state, a denser, heavier energy. And so we have forgotten, and now we're awakening to our greater awareness again. So it's exciting. The higher self loves it, the oversoul loves it, but I know the human mind and the ego is like, oh, that's too much change. The ego is like, oh, I need to keep safe, I don't want this is, I liked what I was doing before, just in the same routine. I want to still be in charge. So yeah, the ego is kind of fighting it. But just give your ego some love and compassion, thank it for its contribution, and just, let it know that the higher self is going to be in control, so that the ego can just relax and flow and just have a bit of fun in the background. It can have its own little party at the back, while the higher self is party at the front. Okay, so we're moving beyond the illusions of the third dimensional matrix systems, and that, we've been tuned to resonate our frequency with the old, what we'd call the old matrix. So the old matrix is just an old system, where it's really limiting beliefs. We didn't know who we were. We didn't realize we were the creators of our reality. We didn't even know about manifestation or law of attraction years ago. Well, a lot of people did, but a lot of us didn't. And that's okay. It doesn't matter. We've all chosen to awaken and learn and grow in different ways. We still learn through the negative, and we still learn through the limitation. Just because we weren't awake doesn't mean that's a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because we're learning, we're collecting data of what it's like not to know yourself, or what it's like to experience something that you didn't really want to experience. We're learning so much through that, and completely evolving our soul because we've limited ourselves. So our consciousness, our energetic bodies, our emotional bodies, our cells, they're coming into an acceleration of energy and vibration and frequency. So if you think of, I've mentioned before, hummingbirds' wings are just, vibrating really fast. And so that's what's happening to our cells. Our vibration has sped up, which means our frequency has sped up, which is expanded. Our frequency has expanded. So our consciousness container of our soul signature, we can going to be able to fit in more, like our light bodies. So we're going to so the physical body is changing from carbon to a more crystalline structure. So that's affecting us. Those are ascension symptoms as well, just the DNA upgrading. Of course, it's going to make you feel weird because it's trying to get rid of all the old crap, like even if you get a cold or stomach flu or something, you're just, purging old stuff out, which is it's a good thing, even though it doesn't feel good. Just send yourself compassion and love. So the world we see isn't physical, it's energetic. So the physical matter we perceive is almost empty space. So it's filled with limitless potential of energetic waveforms. Okay, so we're we are energy. We are like the energy has a vibration, and the vibration has a frequency depending on what speed your vibration is. So everything is a potential, everything has a possibility. So in the quantum field, if if you think, oh, that's not going to work out, or that can't happen, or I can't make myself better, or I can't manifest money, don't worry, you can do it. The quantum field, that everything that is here now, so lack, it can collapse and then recreate itself in a higher timeline. So you can create that money, you can create that abundance, you can create that wellness. And that's kind of what is happening at the moment. Everything is kind of collapsing around us. And so that in order for us to move higher, we can move higher and higher. So it's not a bad thing if something closes down, like your favorite little shop closes down, or somebody moves on, or you're not friends with that person anymore. Don't worry, it's just the universe reorganizing, realigning, and bringing you into a space where we're going to meet our full potential, and we're going to create, bring in this new earth reality that is already here. It's the heaven on earth that's here. So we're getting back into alignment of the true self, the divine blueprint. So we're emerging into our true self. So the only thing is, when you're coming into more of an aligned state, you're coming into your light body, then sometimes foods aren't even going to resonate anymore. Like struggling with alcohol. I mean, I've still got my coffee. Right, I'm still good to go. Oh, excuse me. Delicious. But, alcohol, man, I keep trying to have a drink, but I just can't. I'm really struggling. Can't eat meat. Really struggling to eat meat. Just, like a lot of people, will want just more smoothies, more juices, just want lighter food, just more like healthier food, just more veggies, more organic, more fresh. Like when you're transitioning from that older third dimension reality matrix structure with the carbon body, you're transitioning to the fourth dimensional bridge, which is taking you to fifth dimension and beyond. You're going into like a crystalline light body, which you'll see the higher realms, the real light bodies would look like orbs to us. So we're not turning into orbs, even though if you went back to the 1700s, and people from the 1700s would look at us now, we'd look like ghosts because we'd be all blurry and couldn't really see us properly because our vibration and frequency is going fast. So we're like a hummingbird. So you know how you can hardly see the hummingbird's wings? That's what people like years ago would have thought ghosts were. It's just other beings that are just vibrating faster. And so the ones that vibrate really fast, might just see this orb, just this glow. So I was just tuning in, and I've been told maybe, like fresh fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, whole grains. I'm addicted to blue spirulina, which is weird. I ordered some blue spirulina, and it is blue. It's natural coloring, which I'm thinking, oh, I'm actually not sure if that's that great, but yeah, I really want spirulina at the moment. And a while ago, I wanted that like iodine. I wanted that kelp, like kelp seasoning, ginger, sesame seeds, flax seeds. Yeah, so interesting. Just wanting, like, craving superfoods. You could just Google superfoods and see, like, just tune in. Ooh, just this superfood. Is my body calling this? Just just ask to see. Like, sometimes you can ask the guides to show you in your third eye, like a tick, or just to like give you a knowing, like a real yes or a real no. Just keep practicing, tuning in, and you get better and better at and intuitively discovering what your body, what your soul, what your energetic, mental, emotional body need. So there's a pull towards nature for a lot of people that are awakening at the moment. I know it's hard. Some of you live in big cities, but maybe, I've said before, get a plant. Get a plant, or even just watch a little nature video, or just close your eyes, do a meditation and visualize a tree, or visualize tree roots grounding you. You don't always have to be in nature if it's too hard. Stay hydrated, and just know that you're not crazy, okay? Because sometimes when you're ascending, you think you're crazy because you'll start seeing things, or nobody will believe you, or it's just too weird, or time just goes random, and it's like, what is going on? So declutter your brain. So you could do some brain gym activities. Like, it's like you go to the gym to get fit, but you need to, in order to keep stabilizing the mind, you need to keep doing it. You need to keep doing like mindfulness, or just doing programs where you release limiting beliefs, release your negativity, just give yourself compassion and love. Do some meditation, mindfulness. Your intuition will be heightening. So try and stay grounded in order to go higher. It really helps to stay grounded. The more grounded you are, the higher you go, which I did not get that at the beginning. I just wanted to go higher. Then I was in the clouds all the time, and it was hard to do my manifesting because I wasn't on earth. So how can you manifest on earth if you're just up in the higher realms all the time? So yeah, we need to ground ourselves in the new earth frequencies. Ground yourself in the heaven on earth frequencies, and then go for it with your manifesting. So yeah, stay grounded, do yoga, walks, whatever you enjoy, massage, baths, salt water swims, affirmations, gather wisdom along the way. So everybody's got something that they enjoy. So, even angel cards, just find something that you enjoy. Maybe ask friends or family what makes them feel good, and then you could get some ideas. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and don't give anyone your power. So you have the universe within you. You are the universe. You have the knowledge, the wisdom, the answers within your heart. Okay? So everything is within you. You don't really need to ask anyone. You're the guru. You don't need to follow a guru or ask anyone what your body needs, because you are your body. The soul is your body. The soul is within your cells. So the soul and the higher self is tuned into every part of you. So yeah, but I mean, it's fun asking other people, or finding like, energy healers, or, sound baths. There's so much cool stuff out there, honestly, now. So we need to remember that we are the soul creators of our reality, okay? Because everybody is like, people are co-creating with us, but in the end, we have our own reality container. So we don't have to be a part of everybody else's co-creations. Even if you live with people, if you're living with a partner that's really grumpy, you don't have to be grumpy. You just send them compassion and love and let them do their thing, but you don't have to let everybody else affect you. So The abundance comes from source energy. The universe is abundant. We are abundant. So everything we touch we can turn it into abundance. So we need to turn our thinking round of lack, like when you're going through ascension, sometimes it's very overwhelming and you start to, because you're just trying to heal yourself. You're looking at everything that's wrong with you. And we probably need to stop doing that, looking at what's wrong with us and start looking at what's right, because we are amazing, we are incredible, and we deserve so much. Like we're so cruel to ourselves. We're so judgmental on ourselves. So we need to look at what's right with ourselves, okay? This helps everybody. If we want to heal Earth, we need to look at what's right with ourselves. So, the reason things don't happen for us is because of our limiting beliefs, our blocks. So we really need to work, the universe, the divine blueprint is reactivating. And so that's why people are purging all their stuff, because we're releasing and realigning to the higher frequencies again, so that we can bring in our abundance and our feel good and our, balance. And so we need to debunk lack. We really do. I cannot say that I have nothing when I have crystals, coffee, and you guys. Why do I love coffee? I think it's because so many people say, oh, you shouldn't have coffee, it's bad for you. So I'm like, okay, I'll have coffee because I don't care. I don't care what people think. I go to the gym and there's all these people like, oh, no sugar, no coffee, no fun. I'm like, boring. I do what I want. And my body will tell me. If my body's not happy, I'll start to get sick or, sore stomach or a headache. So my body will tell me if it doesn't want coffee. So we need to shift into higher frequencies and just start to really just give ourselves compassion and love. Give ourselves that compassion that we so deserve. And, like Ascension is happening. There's a huge momentum behind it. And what I've found is I'm trying to do so much. I'm trying to put my energy out there to help others. And what we've got to realize is we are part of this massive universe, and source energy is so strong, so powerful, so loving, that source energy can do it all. Source energy can heal everything. We just have to allow it. We're not the ones that have to go and rescue everybody. The galactics don't have to come in and rescue us. We just have to allow and realize how incredible we are and stop playing the victims of our world and start becoming the world we want to see. So yeah, super exciting time, guys. I understand if things like so much is going on, but just hang in there. If you're feeling crappy, give yourself compassion, call back your energy and ask yourself, is this my energy? Is this my ailment or illness or discomfort? Is this mine? Please release it with consciousness attached, and just do whatever you can to look after yourself. Big hugs. Love you so much. Take care. Talk soon. Bye.